Hey guys, it's Rachel from freescrapbookingideasandvideos.com, and I've been working on a new mini album. It's a baby album for my firstborn. He's 7, and it's pretty sad. I've had the things I was planning to use for a long time, but just have never gotten around to it. So finally, I'm fairly inspired. So here's my scrapbook space, and I have made a mess basically in the last 30 minutes. I spread out all my stuff that I went through all my stuff, I should say, looking for things to coordinate the album. And what I decided was I really liked this anniversary album that I had done a long time ago, and it's on my site, but I'll show you. I really liked the way it had turned out. It was really well coordinated, so I decided to look at it and see. So before I started this baby album, I decided to go through and kind of try to mimic a little bit of what I had done, not the same papers or anything, but the same concept. So I had a paper pack, and I went through that. It is a Color Box mixed media pack, and it's just kind of a nice pastel-y stuff. It's not really baby themed, but I thought it would go nicely with these pictures. So here's the album. And I've already got the pictures kind of placed in there. I don't know how they'll end up, but that's they've been in there for years. It's pretty sad. But basically, it's going to be an album just about the birth experience, basically, and just the time in the hospital and the people that came to visit and that type of thing. So like the first week or so, or the week prior, the week after, that kind of thing. So I went through the paper pack and collected some papers to coordinate, and then I laid out some embellishments that I thought would work, some stamps, some ink colors, a journaling pen color, some ribbons, and then I had there's my kids' Lego stuff. I had a folder for a long time of different keepsakes from that week, and you can see those right there. So what I thought might be fun, some of these I want to keep, but they may not necessarily look nice on a scrapbook page. So what I usually do, or what I do a lot of times, is create a pocket, or in this case I thought it would be fun to use these little white paper bags to sort of integrate a regular album with a paper bag type album. And you can kind of embellish the front of the bag and put the keepsake inside there. You know, sometimes the keepsakes look nice on the page, and sometimes they don't really coordinate very well. Or maybe you don't necessarily want everyone reading them, but you want to keep them. So that's what I did, and so I'm planning to keep some of those things, or keep these things and put some of them in bags, and maybe some of them will go on the page. So that's how I'm starting this album. A lot of times if I'm doing a larger project, I mean, even with the layout, I do that. I will get together the things I think I'm going to use before I actually start, and kind of coordinate, you know, the look. So that's what I did with my first 30 minutes, and that's really, for me, that's kind of half the battle, is sort of thinking through it, gathering everything, looking for the keepsakes that go with the pictures, and all that good stuff. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks or so, this album will take shape about 30 minutes at a time. So if you're new to my channel, you can subscribe and just stay posted. Usually if I start working on a project, I'll post every day or every couple days. It just depends. Sometimes life happens and it's a few days before I get back to it. But if you're subscribed, you'll be sure to check out the latest edition. So this is going to probably be a page that ends up on my site permanently. The last little mini album I did, the engagement album for my subscribers, was for my March edition of the Real Life Scrapbookers resource. But this is probably going to end up on a themed page for my site, Baby Scrapbooking Ideas. That seems to be something that people search for a lot, and I've had that pop up in my search box. So it's a great opportunity for me to get this done. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks.